Hello, and welcome back to Wonderland Asylum. We're back today with issue 86 of the Hachette Partworks release of Titanic, the ship, the legend. Okay, so what's in today's magazine? There's an article on the Gilded Age of Cunard, Part 1. That is the Ivernia, apparently. An advertising poster from 2010. 2010? 1910, sorry. There's the Saxonia, which again I'm assuming is a Cunard vessel. And the Carpathia, which of course picked up Titanic's survivors. There's Archibald Gracie IV, last of a lineage. That's a photo of him from 1910. He looks like a delightful chap, very happy. And that's his mansion, apparently. Very nice. And Battle of Chickamauga from the American Civil War, of course. And right, okay. A scene from 1997 Titanic movie, and that is Archibald Gracie IV there. I, of course, recognise that actor from the movie Herbie, although he was also in the 1997 Mummy movie, I do believe. Yes, he was in Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. He was one of the gentlemen who was hired to get a priceless diamond, which ended up stashed in Herbie's gas tank. Random fact. But yeah, so again, we have another long thin box. Let's see what's inside it. Okay, so in the box today, we have another packet of BM screws, another packet of horrible LM screws, and of course we have the upper section of the hull looking splendid. Some nice portholes there that will illuminate beautifully once the lighting is all done. And again, our first task is to screw the LM screws in. Sorry, the BM screws in to these two holes here. Again, that is to allow the magnets to sit. So use a different screwdriver this time. Sadly, this one's not magnetic. If I put the screw in the hole, this screwdriver should have a bit more torque. No, it does not. Ah well, that was a bad idea. Okay. I was actually just trying to be lazy and trying to avoid having to change my screw head, but I could tell the second I started to turn that wasn't gonna cut the mustard, I'm afraid. So go, line it up straight in the hole, drive it in. As I say, that's where the magnets will sit. And this is basically to give them something to cling on to as far as I can work out. Because Hachette Partworks do like their magnets. Bismarck was the same, although there weren't any screws behind it. It was just magnets that were glued in to affix the Heidi panel for your engines. Although with Bismarck, none of the engines moved. It was just a static keek into the engine room, so to speak. And then they would go into second hole, just like that. Perfect. So now, I need to switch the head back over for the LM screws. I'll get two of them out. And again, over comes the hull. And now there is a little lip there to guide the hull in, and it will fit across here. Again, just making sure that it all seats in properly. Because So the last thing you want is for it to be misaligned. Okay, and then again with the 2 LM screws going into these 2 holes here. Again, expander out as much as I can. Screw these LM screws in. Again, my only concern is there's nothing sort of really attaching these 2 panels together, not until we get the next section of hull, and I don't know when that'll be. So hopefully they're stable enough that they're not going to bend, flex, or take any damage. There we go. And that is that nicely in. So yeah, and that there is your panel that you're going to be able to see the engines through. So we're getting to that point because the engines are only about that long. So we've not got much length to go, really, on the hull, looking at it. But yeah, that is issue 86 done. And as I say, these 4 stages, they're all hull, and they are adding a tremendous amount of length. You can see that. That's quite a lot to be adding on. And I'm starting to worry about storage. Okay, so that's us for issue 86. What's coming in issue 87? As I mentioned, the bottom of the other side of the hull. So again, it's not going to take very long, but it is adding a tremendous amount. And as I say, when I've done with issue 87 and 88, I'll show you how the hull is looking. It just, oh, it's getting so big. It's so exciting. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Any feedback, comments, criticisms or complaints, drop them below. Do please leave me a like and subscribe to see the rest of Titanic and future builds too. So thanks as always for watching, guys, and as usual, peace out.